spills over tonight at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like
the Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
Under the bright light. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The jab doesn't quite connect. Both trying for a knockout. No rest for the weary. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Nice counter shot. That left hook missed. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He misses with that jab. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Catch and shoot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's ready to go. Okay, now you're switching off. Don't worry about that round. Don't be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there. That round, it was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and wait. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Here we go. It's round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. When are we going to see a jab from these two? When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nope, that jab not going to score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs... On to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Breaths. You do. Good work. The jab's working nice. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That jab misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And this is with the jab. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
Mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Time for the 5th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. One punch could end this fight for either of these two. Hold that thought! The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Counter punches have to hurt. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. He just misses with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
But you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win
The fight, don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss them. Great work. Stay focused.
There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And he scores with the counter. These two fighters are made for one another. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than have to.
That counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Throws the jab but does not score. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Ali in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Come on, you're switching off.
Good shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. His stamina is off the charts. The perfect counter lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, and finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again, that body shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's talk about Ali in that last
good round. Feel good?
Round 8, and we're off again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The jab not finding its target. Jab just missed with the left hand. That jab won't score. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Both men step back for just a moment. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Whoa, wait a minute. Is this the beginning of the end from a big shot? And down goes Ali. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out right there.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as...
that rideth every man and woman that cometh into this.
We've got high hopes for this contest. Here he comes. We've waited a long time.
Real general back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man trust step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. Few men are leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man trust step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer.
Hey, close the door.